help boost that immune system is one of my favorites, this immune boosting tea. It's easy to make, and if you feel that cold coming on, this is a great way to stop it in its tracks. It begins with a really basic ingredient, water. So boiling water, which I typically like to add just to a small or medium-sized cup. You can fill it about halfway full. And once you've got your water set, it's time to add all the great ingredients. So the first one I always like to start with is ginger. Ginger has some great anti-inflammatory properties. It's antibacterial, it's an antiviral. There's so many great uses for ginger. You can add it directly into your water, stir it for just a second, and allow it to steep. You can also add just a few cloves. Now cloves have a very strong flavor, so you don't want to go too heavy with this. But again, add it to the boiling water, give that a minute to steep with the ginger. Cloves also antibacterial and antiviral. They help you with those colds and even the flu. The other way to do this, if you like a lot of flavor and you want your tea to be pretty strong, is to put these spices and ingredients directly into the water on the stove. Allow that to boil for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, and you'll get a very strong flavor to the tea. All right, so we've got our two basics in. Let's move on. What do we do next? Well, one of the key ingredients taken right from Ayurveda is turmeric. Turmeric has wonderful healing properties. It's antibacterial, it's anti-inflammatory, it's an antiviral. So many great uses for turmeric. But given a cold or even the flu, adding about a half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon of turmeric to our little immune boosting tea here can again stop it in its tracks. So mix it up and you get this great rich golden hue or texture to it, giving it the name in Ayurvedic medicine of golden milk. Continue to stir, and then we want to go ahead while it's still hot and add just a little bit of honey. Now, if you look at the texture of this honey, it's really hard. It's not the liquid honey that you're used to seeing and maybe using in baking or cooking. So I've got this very solid honey. It's a raw honey that we mix into our boiling water. We keep mixing and mixing until it melts. And in all of that time it takes to mix, remember the ginger and the cloves and the turmeric are still steeping and also kind of congealing together. Once we get that honey kind of melted, we can go ahead and add a little bit of milk to it and allow that to continue to stir. A few stirs and you're ready to go. And remember, the honey is coating your throat in addition to being immune boosting. And again, that achy throat that you'll get with a cold or a flu, it's miserable. So this is another quick way to get some relief. Once you've given that a few minutes to sit and stir, you have golden milk or an immune boosting tea to keep you healthy through the winter season. Enjoy, and thanks for watching this edition of Kitchen Cures with me.